My name is Lindsay and I'm an event manager in the guest services team. I'm from North Berwick, which is surrounded by golf courses, and my dad played a lot of golf, so I kind of just got into it from that aspect, and I loved it for the time I played it, and now I am desperate to get back into it properly. So I started working in golf at the age of 15, I think it was. I worked at North Berwick Golf Club, which is my local course. I then went on to university to do hospitality management, and when I was at university I worked at golf courses and found myself coming back into golf when I joined Visit Scotland, which was in the Event Scotland Golf Department golf team, and that was mainly focusing on the 2019 Solheim Cup and looking after Scotland's investment into other golf events. I started working for Performance 54 in August 2022 as an event manager. So I sit within the guest services team and we look after everything to do with like players, staff, guests, and it involves logistics, so like accommodation, accreditation, the guest program, invites, managing the players. It covers quite a big area, but it's really interesting because it means that no day is ever really the same. So for this week, I've been focusing on accommodation and more the logistics side of the event. So that entails booking accommodation for all our staff members, suppliers, the players and caddies, guests, VIPs, etc., and working out the logistics for the week. So accreditation, working out the access plans, guest journeys, organising everyone's badges, making sure that everyone has access to the areas they need. I organise the gifting for the events, so ordering all those gifts, collating them, making sure each party gets them. The good thing about our job is that we do kind of input into a lot of different areas and we are involved in a lot, and I quite like that because I quite like being at the crux of the event. I love the travel of the job, it's amazing, particularly coming back to the States. Singapore early in the year, that was very nice, I've never been there before, and London in July, so yeah, it's exciting. Something that I've always felt quite passionate about is promoting women's golf. When I was younger and working in golf clubs and being in the industry for quite a long time now, I've noticed quite a change in the sport, and it's more inclusive and there are more women getting involved, and it's just nice to see players growing. So like for example, there were some players that were on the Ping Junior Solheim Cup when I delivered that are now professional players here, like Pia Babnik. So it's really nice to see the growth of these players. It does make you actually really proud that the game is growing. Likewise with Jenny Rosenberg playing as an amateur in New York last year, she's now playing as a professional this year. So seeing the kind of development from that point of view is really rewarding. The perception of the game is growing and it's becoming more attractive for younger players. Like I know my niece, for example, she started watching it and picking up on the kind of younger players and seeing them as role models, and that's inspired her to get into golf. So I think that is something that I lacked as a youth, and it's really nice to see that it's actually coming to fruition and more girls are getting into the game. I would love to see the women's game of golf grow like it does in tennis. The sport is very equal. Women's tennis is watched just as much as men's tennis. So it would be really good to see golf be on that level and enjoyed as much as men's golf is.